Question of the day. Can you trust MKBHD? I get asked this a lot. What are your favorite tech YouTubers, or who do you hate, or whatever, and blah, blah, blah. And the truth is, like, there are plenty of tech YouTubers who do certain things that I don't like, but I don't hate any tech YouTubers. I subscribe to MKBHD and have for a long time. I've been watching his content probably since like 2013 or so. And you can call me a fan. That being said, every YouTuber has his or her positive qualities, but there might also be a few blind spots in their coverage. MKBHD has had huge success, and with that huge success has come a lot of change. It's fair to be honest about what we can count on from his videos and where we might want to sprinkle in a grain of salt. MKBHD was just selected by the folks at the Shorty Awards as the Creator of the Decade. No doubt, a huge honor, and he is deserving of that award. But what does the title mean for all the people who view his videos and the 6 million plus subscribers he has? Can we truly trust his videos to give a fair and balanced overview and critique of the products he reviews? And from that, move on to buy with confidence. First, I want to talk about what some of the keys to his success are. He's got great camera presence. He's got a very easy, kind of mellow persona that sort of wins over the viewer very quickly. He's never too hot, never too cold, very laid back, and it works for him. His production value is insanely high. He's proven himself as someone who can produce beautiful content that supports the videos and enhances the viewer's experience. I honestly think he's probably got the best production value of any YouTuber out there. He's invested in his production, and it shows without being too showy. I've gone back and watched his videos from the very early days when no one was watching and he was reviewing a computer that he got for school, but he just kept making videos. And now, 10 years later, here he is. That's a great story, and emblematic of the success story of YouTube that can easily become an object lesson for new creators. His success is an example to anyone who wants to start making videos or wants to start making anything. It shows that we all start someplace, and it's never at the top. It's the folks who keep going who do well. But success, Creator of the Decade kind of success, can be a blessing and a curse. Over the years, Marquez has undoubtedly built strong personal relationships with the brands whose products he reviews. That in and of itself isn't necessarily a problem, but it opens a creator up to potentially a very slippery slope. There's the possibility that those personal relationships could cloud or color any reviewer's judgment. Marquez has always seemed to play it pretty safe and in between the lines when it comes to this. There's only one time that I remember where I sort of thought the business and personal were maybe getting too intertwined. He shared a photo of a customized cake LG sent him for his birthday, and a cool cake and everything. But accepting gifts like that could certainly open the door for the ideas of conflict of interest. Even though YouTube reviewers might not see themselves as journalists, there are some aspects of the journalistic code that I think still have to remain in place. And one of those is sort of keeping yourself safe from any conflict of interest. And of course, as you grow, as you meet people, as you network, that's going to become more and more difficult. YouTube and YouTube reviewers have more in common with the TV industry than they do with journalism of the past. And a huge part of the TV industry is advertising. And you could make the argument that YouTube reviewers are, in many ways, the new advertising. There are times with the amazing video gear that he's collected around himself and the great people that he works with that his production value is equal to or higher than many of the ad agencies that a company might hire to advertise their product. So in essence, an MKBHD video is probably, in this day and age, the best advertising a tech company could possibly get. And it is advertising. When I think about this, I think of the Peter Parker conundrum. With great power comes great responsibility. And I think that MKBHD has in fact stayed on the right side of that line. There is that fine line between advertising and creativity, and I'm sure when you get to the point where he is with the scope and reach that he has, that has to be very difficult to walk that line. I've always seen his content as fair and even-handed, but usually not too critical. Lots of great pictures and pretty presentation of a product, a good rundown of the feature set, and a quibble or two near the end. Which leads me back to this original question: can we trust MKBHD? Reaching the level of success he has is much more complex than someone who reviews products in their basement as expensive hobby. The hardest I've seen him go at a product recently was taking down the Razer phone's camera last year. That couldn't have been good for that product. And I know I didn't go out and buy one after his review solely on that critique. And that's a place where, again, when you're in a position of power, when you have reach, when you have that kind of scope out there, people are hanging on your every word. I'm sure that it crosses his mind at times that he has to be wary of what he says and how he says it. An MKBHD video could make or break a product. Really, that's kind of all. It's kind of all right there in a nutshell. Marquez has earned my trust over the years by being fair and even-handed. He knows his stuff, but I'm also aware that the business end of YouTube exists, and there are times when he might be more of a product presenter than a reviewer. But you can't take away his incredible hard work, his incredible intelligence, and dedication to getting to where he is today. I continue to watch his videos as an integral part of the research I do when considering buying a product. And so, yeah, I think it's easy to say we can trust MKBHD. I continue to be impressed with Marquez and his work, and I wish him all the success in the world, even if he kind of leans more toward the Android side of the equation. Anyway, tell me what you think. Do you watch MKBHD? It seems like he's one of those YouTubers that everybody has to know, but maybe not. How do you like to do your research when looking at a product that you're considering purchasing? Tell me down in the comments below. I want these videos to look at what it takes to be able to trust creators, to be able to trust reviewers. And then maybe we can all move forward in a conversation that kind of pulls the curtain back. Thanks so much for being here. My name is Jason, sometimes known as the JTL. This is Painfully Honest Tech. Tech so honest, it hurts! Until the next time, I'm out.